Hey, welcome back to another YouTube video. So this video is all about mixing paste. So if you're new to paste fishing and never mixed paste before, this video is for you. And it's really simple. I don't want to overcomplicate this. A lot of people look at paste fishing, or they think about it and they see other videos and they think how complicated it can be, but it's really not. But the first thing you need to do when you get to the bank, when you're going to go paste fishing, is make up the paste. Either make it at home before or do it when you get to the bank. So that's what I always do. Make sure when I get to my bank, it's the first thing I do. So today's video, I'm going to be using a Stim Betaine green ground bait. Now, this is my go-to one. There's many ground baits out there that you can use to make paste. There's even off the shelf, ready to go paste out there as well, where you can just literally add the paste, add the water, same quantity, and it's much more quicker. But this one, I like to use ground bait myself. One, it's cheaper. It's a lot more cheaper to use ground bait and mix that up, and it's actually also very easy to do. So, like I say, this is the Stim Betaine green, but there's many more out there. Go and try different products, look at other videos, but this is the one I'm going to do today. But all I want today is half a pint. I'm going to do about 2 hours of fishing on paste. So I'm going to put in half a pint into a small tub, just measuring it out. And we've just got half a pint of the ground bait in this tub. I'm going to put that into the big one. Now, some people like to put the water in first and then the ground bait. I don't. I like to put my ground bait in the tub first and then add the water. It means I can add the right quantity, and how, I can determine how sloppy I want the paste or how firm I want it. If I put the water in first, the chances are if I don't have enough ground bait left, I could end up having it too sloppy. So everyone is different. Everyone's got their own techniques, but this is what I use. This is the way I do it. So all I'm going to do now, got my ground bait in there, and all I'm going to do is add the water. Now I am going to add in probably about just under half a pint. I'm just going to mix that up, and as you can see, it's quite sloppy at the moment. So we're going to just keep mixing it, just get round the corners. Make sure you've got a nice big tub for this. Keep mixing it up, and I can already feel that that's going quite firm already. So I know I'm going to need to add more water. So that's my point around adding the ground bait and then the water. If I'd have just gone in straight in and added the ground bait on top of that water, this could have just been too much. If I'd have had this big bucket here or this big tub of water. So just firm that down, just keep mixing it. I'm going to add a little bit more. Just keep mixing it around until you get that real sort of paste-like sort of texture. And depending on how you like to have your paste, I always start off with a firm paste initially as I start my session, and then as the session goes on, depending how the fish are reacting, I will then add a little bit more water in the corner of the tub, and I will then obviously make it a little bit more sloppy as I need it. But there we go, that's going a little bit firmer now. So once you've made this and you got it, feel like you got it to the texture you want, leave it for about 10-15 minutes, carry on setting up all your gear, and then come back to it and just mix it around again and add a little bit more water as you need it. But I'm just going to wet my fingers. Another good thing about having the tub of water, when you are fishing with paste, you do need a tub of water next to you. So later on, I will be fishing using this, and that'll be another video that comes out later on another day. So make sure, guys, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to hit that notification button, because that will then remind you or notify you when I upload next. But there we go, just going to keep working this. You got to just keep working it. Do this for a few minutes, that's all it needs. So again, I'm just going to add some more water. So as you can see, it's just absorbing all that water. It's just soaking it all up. So I've added quite a lot. I've probably added now nearly a pint of water to this ground bait, and it's still quite firm. But I'm going to keep slowly adding the water until I feel like, try not to throw it all over yourself like I've just done. Just keep mixing it, get in the corners, make sure you get all those dry bits. There we go. Now that, for me, if I look at that now and put that a bit closer to the camera, if you can see, that is now a nice paste mixed. Now that's going to carry on firming up while I'm setting up. That's going to carry on getting a little bit harder, and when I come back to it in about 15 minutes, I'll probably find I'll still need to add a little bit of water. But that is how simple it is. It's took me just a few minutes, mixing that up, gradually adding water, and now I've got a really nice paste mix. Actually smells brilliant. No wonder the carp love this, and I'm going to go and use this in a little while, and hopefully we're going to catch some big carp. But guys, hopefully you've learned something new. Dead simple technique. Use any ground bait. There's certain ground baits you can't use, but this one definitely does work. The Swim Stim Betaine green ground bait. You can make this up into a paste, but there are others you can also use, but find the one you like. And hopefully guys, just by following these few simple steps, you'll also make up your own paste. Guys, hopefully you've enjoyed that video. You've learned something new. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. It's free, it's easy, only takes 2 seconds. Also, don't forget to give the video a like. And if you can, please leave a comment. Let me know what ground bait you use, because I may not have used it yet, and I might want to go out there and try it myself. So please leave a comment if you can. But guys, thank you for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. Tight lines, and I'll see you on the next one.